In the aftermath of World War II, the Korean peninsula was abruptly divided along the 38th parallel, a line that would come to symbolize the deep ideological rift between the Soviet-controlled North and the American-influenced South. The division was not just political, but deeply personal, as families found themselves torn apart overnight. Among those affected were two brothers, Jae-sung and Min-ho, who suddenly found themselves on opposite sides of an invisible line. Their once united family now separated by forces beyond their control. Jae-sung remained in the north, while Min-ho was in the south, each brother grappling with the sudden and painful separation. They grew up together, sharing dreams and aspirations, now replaced by uncertainty and fear. The arbitrary division of their homeland left them with a lingering sense of loss as they clung to the hope of one day reuniting. As tensions between the North and South escalated, Jae-sung was conscripted into the North Korean army, a path he never imagined for himself. Meanwhile, Min-ho, with equal reluctance, joined the South Korean forces, driven by a sense of duty to protect his home. Both brothers were swept up in the political turmoil, their lives dictated by the growing animosity between their divided nations. In 1950, the fragile peace shattered as North Korea launched an invasion into the South, plunging the peninsula into a brutal war. The brothers, now soldiers on opposing sides, faced the terrifying prospect of meeting each other on the battlefield. The war tested their loyalties and forced them to confront the harsh realities of a conflict that was tearing their country apart. After 3 years of relentless fighting, an armistice was signed, halting the bloodshed but leaving the peninsula scarred and divided. Both Jae-sung and Min-ho emerged from the war changed, carrying the physical and emotional scars of a conflict that had no true resolution. The armistice brought a fragile peace, but the dream of a united Korea seemed more distant than ever. Decades later, Min-ho, now an old man, attended a reunion event, a rare opportunity to reconnect with those separated by the war. He held on to the hope of seeing Jae-sung again, yearning for closure and the possibility of reconciliation. As he stood among others who shared his longing, Min-ho dreamed of a future where the Korean peninsula might once again be whole, a testament to the enduring bond between brothers and a divided nation.